Oops, got here too early. Incorrect. You actually got here right as I was getting set up. Hello again, Squirrel Hamster. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Oh boy. Okay, let me put out the announcements. Okay, there's the link. Now I'll go to Twitter. Live just chatting about weird food and shit. Hashtag Vtuber. And that is more literal than you would know. Because I am about to... Double Udy is best Udy. Oh, the streams. But you guys need to be more careful with how you word that because I keep thinking you're trying to tell me that you can hear me twice. And it's confusing and scaring me. Hello, Crimson. How are you doing? Again. Hello, Oppo. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Welcome back, crew. What was I gonna say? Alright. Oh yeah. So that's more literal than you would think. Because right before this stream, let's just say my dinner did not sit with me. Hello, Nari. How are you doing today? So, my husband wanted Thai food. So we ordered Thai food. And I ate the Thai food. And then I went upstairs to brush my teeth. And then I was fighting for my life. And then I brushed my teeth. And then I was fighting for my life again. And then I flossed. And now I'm streaming. My stomach did not enjoy that. It really did not, which was so unfortunate. No panic. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I missed stream because I was working on a farm all day. No worries. No worries. How are you doing today, cat cow? Hoggers? No, we call that pooping. We call that pooping. But you're close. Clean mouth is a happy mouth, and a clean ass is a happy ass. I almost said class. So true, so true. Okay, I still need to put out the other announcement. There we go. Probably like, why are you sorry? Which is my second fucking stream today. Hello, Alexis. How are you doing today? My body is in pain. I didn't know I could have. What happened? Did you also have some painful shits? Is everyone shitting painfully today? I'm sorry, my ass still hurts. It's distracting. It's distracting. But I was just like, well, I'm kind of running out of time. And I don't know if I'm gonna feel much better the longer I wait. So you know what? We're gonna rip the ass band-aid off. We're just gonna stream. I'm fine. How are you? I'm good other than my ass, but thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing fine. Anyways. So we still have some catch up to do from the daily chat. I had this written up from yesterday before I had to move the stream. So yesterday, I did something risky, and it is actually relevant to this topic. Don't worry. Hello, Kurosaki. How are you doing today? Hello, Best Swaggy. How are you doing today? Am I late again? No, I started like 4 minutes ago. You're right on time. So, yesterday, I wanted to finally start working through the frozen like gyoza and pot stickers we had in the freezer. And I realized when we go to hot pot, they give us gyoza, and the gyoza are frozen. Then we put it in the hot pot, and the boiling defrosts and cooks it. So why can't I do that at home? So I just boiled the gyoza for like 6 minutes. And it actually worked out pretty well. Like, I think 6 minutes was too long for the grocery store gyoza because they're not as thick. But I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes. It would just be perfect. And maybe even better if I added like some bouillon or, you know, some kind of flavoring to the water. I think that would be really delicious. It's 1 a.m. and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. for work, where I have to light a red brick fireplace. Holy shit. My boss is breathing down my neck because the fireplace is late. That sounds awful. You should probably get some sleep. You should probably get some sleep. Trust me, you're not gonna miss much. Welcome back, Tempest. How are you doing today? Thoughts on cheesy chips? Do you mean just like nachos with melted cheese? or like potato chips that are cheese flavored, or like regular ass chips with cheese melted on them? Or do you mean like French fries with cheese? Which of those things? Sorry, I forgot you were British. So when you say cheesy chips, you probably just mean French fries with cheese melted on them. In which case, I'm Canadian, so yeah, that's pretty good. I recommend changing out like shredded cheese for cheese curds and adding some hot gravy on top, and that shit's just fucking like 10 out of 10. But that also never sits well in my stomach, and I just end up shitting, so I don't need a lot of poutine. But it's very good. It's very good. I recommend it. Hello, Ty. Hello, Willow. How are you doing today? No, I had to drag the world's strongest water pipe across 3 huge fields. You know those hell things where you drag something heavy for the rest of existence? Like in real life? Why were you carrying a water pipe across 3 yards? What did that accomplish? Everyone having a good week? I sure am. I sure am. I hope everyone else is too. It was like concrete but pipe. So the food made your butt hurt? That is correct. I ate the food, then it came out the other end, and it made my ass burn. I can't miss this. If you're expecting high quality, that's not what you're gonna get. I would recommend some high quality sleep instead. Yeah. Oh, fries with cheese and garlic mayo sauce. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I would eat that. I would eat that. That's like cold poutine. Trust me, it's delicious. Eating it right now, no, that sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I swear, steak and cheese is the best combo. Okay, I have something controversial to say. I'm sorry in advance because this is going to offend a lot of people. I've had steak that was cooked properly. Like just a few months ago, I had a steak that was cooked the proper way. I only really liked the fatty bits. I thought the rest of the steak tasted alright. It was alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just not a huge fan of steak. It was okay. It was okay. I wouldn't pay like $50 for a steak. I would pay like $7 for a steak. Like one that a restaurant is cooking for me, not one that I have to cook myself because I wouldn't cook a steak. I'm sorry if that offends anyone, which I know it will. Ups and downs, to be honest. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's more ups and downs, though. I'm fussy with potatoes, like 10%. I like it. That's a mood. That's a mood. I'm not the biggest fan of French fries, to be honest. Steak is hit or miss. I'm out, yeah. And I only really like it when it's cooked well, but even then, I just don't like it that much. Brilliant pie. Brilliant pie. Brilliant pie. Karelian pasties, Karelian pies, or Karelian pierogies are traditional Finnish pasties or pierogies originating from the region of Karelia. But what's in them? Okay, what? Savory are my favorite thing to eat. Rice porridge surrounded by a rye flour crust, baked until slightly browns. In Finland, these pastries are often eaten at breakfast or lunch. Delicious, topped with ham, cheese, or butter. That's interesting because this picture makes them look like potatoes. Like little, like the jacket potatoes where you put like the cheese and stuff inside. That's interesting. Like a savory pie. It's funny because that kind of reminds me of quiche, and we had quiche for dinner like yesterday. Hello, Perito. How are you doing today? Sorry, my throat is still a little rough from the stream earlier, but it's hanging on. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best for you guys. Chips dipped in egg yolk. So good. Like raw egg or like cooked egg yolk. Like you have like a fried egg on the side. I could be down for that. No three fields like football field shit per field, and after that I had to connect it and it didn't work first time. Why were you doing that? I'm confused. Has anyone had home fries before? It looks ugly, but it's so good. Home fries. Home fries. That sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. We have home fries sometimes. Home fries are good. I like them. I like them. Yeah, our national pie. You gotta give us North Boys some love. It looks good. It looks good. I would definitely try it, and I don't think I would hate it. Wednesday, my great aunt passed away. I am so sorry to hear that, Ty. I am so sorry to hear that. No, I'm gonna go enjoy my food. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My hair isn't blue. But thanks. There's nothing about me that is blue. But I appreciate it nonetheless. I love steak. I would eat it every day if I could, as well as salmon. Hamstar, you can have all the steak that I would have eaten otherwise. But I'll keep the salmon because I do like salmon. I like baked salmon. And I like salmon in sushi, so like raw salmon. Hello, Bang Bestie. How are you doing? Good morning. How are you doing this fine morning? Have you had breakfast? What did you eat? Was it cursed? Was it delicious? I ate undercooked chicken before, so I know the pain. Wait. Oh, like the ass hurting? Yeah. Yeah, I can't recommend eating undercooked chicken. Fried egg where the yolk is still running. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That sounds good. That would make like a good breakfast, actually. I gotta water something, and the closest water pipe was 3 fields away. Okay. Same salmon #1 always. Salmon is so good. It's so versatile. It's so versatile. We finally got a release date for Silent Night 2. What's Silent Night 2? Oh. It says 1987. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't think that was the right thing. Not yet. It's 5:14 a.m. here. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Welcome, fellow 5 a.m. waker-upper. I actually don't like waking up that early, but it just happens. Hello, Jason. How are you doing today? I drink Fanta with mustard and ketchup sometimes, just dump it in. That's really cursed. That's really cursed. Oh, Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2. Yeah, I saw that this October. I am so fucking excited. That is going to be the first Silent Hill game that I play myself. I've seen, like, Let's Plays of all of the Silent Hill games. And I love them, and I love the plot. But Silent Hill 2 Remake will be the first one I play myself. And I will be a big baby, and I will get scared a lot, so I'll probably play it on stream. And then you guys can laugh as I am scared. Was it October? I thought it was later than that, but that's great. That's great. I'm so excited. I'm gonna play it. And, okay. I think they did really well with Angela's redesign. And the new voice actress sounds like she's hitting it out of the park. 5 a.m. is early for me since I tend to wake up around 4 or 3. You mean like PM? Because I can't see you not meaning like you wake up around 4 or 3 p.m. My grandparents make like the best home fries, potatoes, onions, sausage, eggs. Oh my god, so good. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I want to eat anime food so badly, or the food from the Pokemon Cafe. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. One thing I really want to try is the Japanese rice balls. I bet they're so mid, but just the experience, that would be so dope. That would be so dope. Did I say hello to you, Keyless? Because I meant to say hello. Hello, Zandy. How are you doing today? I think I'm a bottom in my relationship. You literally took me to her house and cuddled me. It was epic. Congratulations. You found one of 5 women that are tops. Congratulations. My favorite weird combo is deep fried banana and hot sauce. So I've heard of deep fried bananas, but I haven't heard of people putting hot sauce on them. That is a new one. That is a new one. I thought it was usually like chocolate sauce people put on them. Rice is a simple dish to do. Oh, you did mean 3 and 4 a.m. Okay, so you mean like 5 a.m. is late, not early. Gotcha. So here's the thing. Omelet rice is cool, but I actually don't like omelets. I've had them. I've tried them. There's just something about it that gives me texture issues, so I just don't like them. I just do not like omelets, which is unfortunate. They raise balls. What? Oh. Sorry, that took me a minute. I've had rice balls. They're awesome. I bet. I mean, any sauce could work. That's probably true. Okay. So you got like the sweet banana and then the hot sauce. I don't know. I don't think I'm feeling that. I've seen someone eat fried banana with rice. Okay, but you can eat rice so many ways. You can eat it as a dessert or a meal, or like a dinner meal. It's so versatile. It's not the same thing. You don't put hot sauce on desserts. That's cursed. I say that as a hot sauce lover. Hello, Snappy. How are you doing today? Can you tell me good night, good boy? Alright. Good boy. Good night. I hope you sleep well. Sorry, I don't have my ASMR mic right now, so I don't know why I did the ASMR voice. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Can we talk about cat cows' eating habits this year? Cat cows should just eat normal-ish food, but you know what, as long as they're not eating plastic, I guess it's okay to put weird shit in Fanta. California rolls from Winn-Dixie go hard, by the way. Winn-Dixie? Is that a restaurant? Should I be concerned that there's a Western-named restaurant selling sushi? I literally just got back from her place. It's 1 a.m. Are we talking about weird foods? We are talking about weird foods. What you got? What you got? You put Japanese mayo inside a banana. Why were you putting it inside the banana? That sounds kind of strange. Strange. Okay, let's try to keep the chat in English, please, and thank you. Hello, Palavane, how are you doing today? I ate plastic stuff, yeah. Please don't eat the plastic. Whenever I get intoxicated, I put more effort into cooking. Is that to overcompensate? To try to make people think you're more sober than you really are? Okay. So I got drunk again for the first time in a long ass time the other day for the drunk stream. And I could just feel myself just trying to be very serious around my husband so that I didn't seem too drunk, even though I was mostly sober. I was just overcompensating. Thanks for scrolling, wasting time, found you. Bye. You are so welcome. You have a good night. Have a good night. Pizza with rice thoughts. You put rice on top of the pizza? That's kind of cursed. Now, do you just mean you're having pizza and rice, on the same plate? That's fine. I think that's fine. So here's why I think that would work. Pizza is greasy. The rice can help absorb the disgusting grease inside your stomach. Kind of like how you can absorb, oil with gravel. You know what I mean? Do you see the vision? It's like a supermarket kind of big deli. Gotcha. So it's like supermarket sushi, yeah. Supermarket sushi, it's fine. It just doesn't hold up against the real restaurants. The ones that got the fresh ass fish. The weirdest shit I ate is Nutella with molten chocolate with bananas and crackers. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I'm clicking around in ways I did not mean to. Okay. Mike Hiraka is a soup that is a typical traditional dish in eastern Finland. The main ingredient is a palm-sized dumpling made from blood and barley flour. Dumplings are cooked in the soup. The soup also contains potatoes, onions, fatty meat, and offal such as kidneys, liver, and a heart. I rate that a -2 out of 10. -2 out of 10. Just a sec. Sorry. The dog kept messing with his bed, and the sounds were distracting me. Oh, and he started crying. So I just wanted to close the door a little so the sounds weren't as distracting, because it was very distracting. He's still doing it. Is it just me who puts Japanese mayo on mochi? I don't think that's normal. I mean, I think if there was mochi with mayo, we would just see it like that in the stores. I put mustard on pizza. Why? Why? You know what's kind of good though? I tried this the other day. Just like something thin crust pepperoni pizza, and I added some Frank's Red Hot, and it tasted pretty fucking good. I got the worst stomachache when I market sushi. I am so sorry. Yeah, supermarket food is definitely a bit sus sometimes. Moldy banana is sweeter though. Guys, stop eating moldy bananas. That's gross. It's not good for you. Cheese and chocolate is surprisingly good. I can see that. Because you see that sometimes, like the chocolate fondue with the rich people parties and movies. So I just assumed that was pretty good. Are you getting Astrobot? I saw it, but it didn't interest me. I watched the whole PlayStation Live thingy with my husband yesterday. The only thing that interested me was Silent Hill 2, which had me hooting and hollering. Japanese mayo is amazing. I actually agree with that. I have a bottle of Kewpie in the cupboard that I still haven't used, but I strongly prefer Japanese mayo over regular ass mayo. I think it tastes like the egg taste isn't as strong, and I'm just not an egg person, you know? Welcome back, Quint. How are you doing today? Hello, Gamebell. How are you doing today? Hello, Mount Rainier. How are you doing today? Sorry, my brain was struggling to read your name. But Febreze, Fabric Bevy, and some Cheez-Its. That sounds dangerous. That sounds like an illegal combination of chemicals. Baby Bell with Cadbury's chocolate. Okay, I love Baby Bell. I can see that being real fucking good. I also eat lemon like an apple. Valid. I mean, hot sauce is good on a lot of things. I'll eat hot sauce on anything as long as it's not like dessert. Like that's cursed. That's cursed. Let's make you stop eating mold and I will email you an internet cookie. Don't fall for it. They're gonna hack your PC with a cookie. That's pretty cursed, cat cow. That's pretty cursed. I would not do that. Hot sauce with chocolate's good. That's weird. That's weird. It's not a specific food, but I like eating hot food that's gone cold. I kind of feel that, not for food, but for drinks. Like, I'll drink, like, a hot chocolate, but I'll let it sit until it's room temperature cold first. Hello, Zelius. How are you doing today? Cold dog, yes. Yes. I still have a list of things for us to talk about that we haven't even gotten to yet. Pfizer chocolate and mustard, that sounds cursed as fuck. I have a fun fact about my country. So here we consider avocado a fruit. You'll see sweet mashed avocado or avocado shake in the restaurant. I have actually had an avocado milkshake, and it was so fucking delicious. Like, it was unironically like a 10 out of 10 milkshake. Like, the best milkshake I've ever had. It was so good. Like, avocado was just mildly sweet, but so creamy. So it was just delicious. Hello, Alexander. Hello, Trash. How are you doing today? You say, "Skibbity dub dub dub, yes, yes, yes. It's a founding account for people in the intensive care unit for brain damage so you could spread skibbity awareness." Okay. I think I said it correct. That's funny because I was taught avocado's more like a vegetable that's put into salads. I was also taught that it's more of a vegetable, and I thought I was making a mistake getting like an avocado milkshake, but it was so good. It was so good. I'm gonna go get Japanese mayo and eat some mold with it real quick. That's concerning. Hot cat is better. In my chat, people are not allowed to eat cat. No cat eating here. UK Cadbury's is the best. I think the Canadian Cadbury, like the caramel bars, I think that's the best. Oh, the dog is growling all of a sudden. Beautiful. Chocolate with alcohol. I remember when I was a kid and we went to a Chinese restaurant at New Year's. They gave us some chocolate and my mom almost didn't catch it, but it was like an alcoholic chocolate. And I mean, it was like a hollow shell with alcohol filled inside. Luckily she did catch it, but still. Have you ever played TF2? I have not. I have not. Who in the world uses avocado like a veggie? It's fruit. Growing on a tree, it's fruit. I mean, I like avocado and sushi. And in like poke bowls and stuff. Hello, Fortune Cookie. Welcome back. How are you doing today? We eat chicken here. Yeah, we eat chicken. We eat chicken and we eat pork and beef, I guess. The fox still doesn't want to chill in my house. That's because it's a fox. It wants to live in the forest or the garden. Alright, just a second. I'm gonna get some more water because I'm talking a lot. Sorry for the barking. Sorry for the barking. Okay. So I got my water, but I also heard the dog growling, and I knew my husband was expecting a package. So I opened the front door, and the package was there. So I had to scuffedly get the package, but the dog doesn't like it when the front door is open and then he barks. Sorry about that. Okay, now I'm a bit winded. Just a second. Just a second. That was a big ass package. Hello, Hell's VIP section. Hello, I love Alice. How are you doing today? And where was I in chat? I need to scroll up a bit. I bark at dogs. Me too. We eat salmon too. Salmon is delicious. Stay lubed, stay lubed. Constantly chilling in my backyard. That's as close as it's probably gonna get. You should feel blessed. You should feel blessed by the fox. Do people actually like coleslaw? I actually like coleslaw. Not all coleslaw, but the coleslaw that tastes good. Same with green pesto is so good. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. The fox will pee in your house to mark its territory. Here's the best part. Fox pee stinks really badly, so even if it just peed on like the outside of your house, you'd probably still smell it. So you can just feel like the fox is ever present. Isn't that great? That's right. Emo will guide the way. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the barking. Same with soy sauce and honey is good. I bet it is. That sounds delicious. I have one. Have one what? What do you have? Lime and salad should be considered a healthier option. You can't change my mind. Lime is delicious. I love lime on most foods. It's delicious. It's underrated. It adds so much flavor. Put cheese in the microwave to make crispy cheese. That's kind of cursed. Put it in the oven. Put it in the oven. Coleslaw. What do you guys have against coleslaw? It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Ketchup and mayo. Why would you put ketchup and mayo on coleslaw? That's fucked up. Molten mozzarella sticks with molten chocolate. Questionable. My mom loves coleslaw. It's mad to me though. It's okay. It's not like my favorite food, but I think it's perfectly fine. I'm also a big fan of pasta salad and macaroni salad. Those are good. Those are good. Hello, Oliver. How are you doing today? I have a counter argument. Lemon is more underrated than lime. I think lemon is more popular than lime, to be honest with you. How do you make your pesto since different cultures and all? I don't make my pesto. I don't make my pesto. I buy it from the grocery store. You'd have to ask them. Pro tip for German meatballs, don't chop the onions. Grate them into a paste with a cheese grater. They cook more evenly. That's kind of a big brain idea, actually. I am one of those bitches who manually chops the onions. Not specifically for meatballs, but just in general. I never thought of something big brain like that. Doing good, just got back from the gym. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you had a good day. I hate lemon. Lime is the king of citrus. I like both. I like both, but for different things. I'm gonna try some lemon and chocolate tomorrow. Okay, that's probably good. That's probably good. Okay, so we're still somehow on the daily topics because we got sidetracked by chat. But I did want to announce that the other day, in a singular poll, which ended up being 31 polls total, 30 on the previous Robin banner, I got Fushuan on a single poll. That felt good. That felt great. This one isn't as much for me. It's mostly my husband's thing, but I still think it's kind of exciting. The Nürburgring 24-hour race is starting sometime tomorrow, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. If you're a fan of racing, then that might interest you. I think that's pretty cool. I know my husband's going to be watching a lot of that, so I may or may not be mostly keeping to myself tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Incorrect. I think a lot of drinks use lime. Most acidic salads use lime. A lot of the time people use more lime in cooking than lemon, I think. But like as a product, there's no like limeade. There's only lemonade. Lemonade is like the face of summer. If you're offered like a fruit for your drink, it's probably gonna be a lemon, not a lime, you know? Maybe it will be a lime if it's like alcoholic, but if it's not, it's probably gonna be lemon, right? Limeade F lemonade. I made strawberry mousse yesterday. That sounds tasty. That sounds tasty. German meatballs are so good. My fiance's mom made them before for me. I bet. I fucking love meatballs. Whenever I go to Hot Pot, I have to get the meatballs. They're always one of my favorites. You want to know I put lime in my beer? I can see that. Lime is really good in a lot of alcoholic drinks. Kinda cuts the disgusting part of the alcohol. Horse steak. In Germany, at every festival, like Christmas and stuff, food stands, there's always the option for horse steak, and it's delicious. You know what? I feel like that's one of those things where I'd be initially just be like, but horses are so cute. But then I'd actually eat it and just like goat and lamb would just be like, yeah, this is pretty tasty. I want some more horse on my plate. Where can I get some horse curry? I I know that's kind of cursed, but man, lamb curry's so good. I wish I could get goat curry more, but it's just a pain in the ass because the bones. If they didn't put the bones, I would go back to the goat curry, but oh well. Fuck them horses, I'm hungry. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Lemons are good. Lemons and lime are good. You know what's even better? Like a lemonade limeade. Like it's like 50-50. I bet that would be fucking cracked. I lost this argument, now I'm having a chocolate bar. That's valid, that's valid. The hungrier we get people by the end of this stream, the fucking better. Yeah, I could literally eat a horse. But could you eat a whole horse? Sarma so good. Ground beef stuffed in cabbage leaves and cooked. It's so fucking good. That kind of just sounds like cabbage rolls. Cabbage rolls. My mom's made those a few times. Not my kind of thing. She also put some kind of weird, like, tomato sauce thingy on them, I think, and that grosses me out. And she rolls them like they're logs, and it's just weird, and I don't think it's aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. Welcome. I mean, no, sorry, it was the ghost. The ghost brought it in. Yeah, that's what the dog was barking at earlier, the ghost. Ghost bringing in the package. When there was nothing there. When I checked what he was barking at. Slightly open. Thanks. Husband cameo, if you could even hear him. Look up at Tule Ipa. At Tule Ipa. Oh god, that's a whole ass article. I don't want that. Bark breads. Primarily Scandinavian tradition. Bark bread is medieval and holy shit. But what is it? What is it? Finger-sized twigs and branches were collected from trees and shrubs. The bark split and inner bark collected while still fresh. Bread was... wait. A mortar or mill was used to grind the bark to a fine powder to add to the flour. That's fucked up. I mean, it's probably chock full of fiber, which is great if you have bowel issues, but I don't think I would want to eat that. Speaking of weird food, there's a street food in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I believe that's called balut, or balut, B-A-L-U-T. Yeah, fertilized developing egg embryo that's boiled or steamed and eaten from the shell. Yeah, balut. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the rest of your message yet. Yeah, balut. I do believe that is Filipino, but I could also be wrong. Also had the Scottish food that was goat stomach. Haggis. Haggis. I've never had that, but I would eat it. I'm not particularly disturbed by the inner lining of the stomach. I have one too. A lot of shit comes out of there. I think you can't eat USA horses because of bacteria or something. Probably. Probably. There's a lot of food in the US that's not particularly safe to eat as is. Yeah, haggis. I've eaten half a pig before I had to finish it since my girlfriend's grandma made it for me. That's rough. That's rough. I'm sure you did good. I'm sure you did great. My body still hurts from yesterday. Apparently my hypothetical question about pegging wasn't really hypothetical. GG. 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 You know what? It's okay. Right before this stream, my ass was hurting too. But that's just because I had to poop. And then I pooped, and then it hurt. Hello, Wither Jake. Hello, Father. How are you doing today? I could picture you being the laugh of Wile E. Coyote. Thank you. That is the greatest honor. That is the biggest honor anyone has ever granted me for my fucking laugh. Hello, Cactus. How are you doing today? I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you for stopping by, Swaggy. Good night, good night. People sat blood after eating petulipa. I can see why. That's a lot of fucking fiber. You're pretty much just eating a tree. You had menudo. I can't remember if I have or not. So, there's like a Filipino restaurant around here somewhere, and we have gone a few times, and I think menudo was on the menu. I just can't remember if we got it or not. Because it's kind of sort of not like a cafeteria style restaurant where you just like pick a few, you just like get like a platter and you just pick a few things to try. That sort of thing, and I can't remember what all we've tried. If you cook it at a high temperature, you can eat anything. That only goes so far. That only goes so far, trust me. I recently invented something called a pepperoni sandwich, which is I make by using 10 slices of pepperoni and 2 slices of cheese. No, I do that too, especially when I was younger. I would just get like some slices of like Genoa salami and some like pepper jack or jalapeno cheese, and I would just fold it into the Genoa salami slice and eat it like that. You did not invent that. I did. I will take the credit. Thank you very much. We have Matt Brochen, raw minced meat on fresh German bread. It is awesome. So that's pretty much it. What's it called? There's like a Western, like a North American equivalent for that. I just can't remember what it's called. Pate? So it's pretty much just pate, right? Vtubers poop. Okay, well, I don't know about Vtubers, but I can tell you that UD Fennerine does fucking shit. I shit. Shocking, I know. I also piss. And sometimes I puke if I'm feeling particularly sick. Just binging YouTube like always. That's an awful idea, but I respect that so much. It says it's an emergency food in a famine. Yeah, that doesn't look, it doesn't look very appetizing. Yeah. Oh, you made a Discord server. You made a Discord server? I did not know that. I did not know that. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Perkele, I don't know. And now that's what really GG is when not only grandma cooked the pig, but made rice and side dishes for you. You ate half a pig and rice and side dishes. Was it good though? Was it good? Was it seasoned? Because if it was unseasoned, that would suck. But if it was seasoned, I might overeat on purpose just because. It's really good, but takes hours to make Mexican menudo. Wait, let me double check what menudo is. Menudo. Okay, yeah. No, I haven't had menudo. My bad. But yeah, the Filipino restaurant has their pork menudo thingy. I know that because I remembered that name. Definitely haven't seen the Mexican version. There's something called bird's nest soup. It is literally a bird's nest boiled into a soup. Not very good. Plus bird flu. Go bird. That just sounds cursed. That doesn't sound like it was done with any real sense. Common sense. That sounds like an awful fucking idea for so many reasons. I have a lot of Europeans in chat. I think that's pretty dope. Chilipa was made during the hunger crisis in the 18th century. Yeah, it said medieval food. That's pretty crazy. The food was very food. I'm gonna assume you mean very good. I just had a stomachache after. Then that was worth it. That was so worth it. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Cat Cow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Barbacoa? You mean barbacoa? I assume barbacoa. authentic Mexican dish, typically made with beef, goat, or lamb, traditionally seasoned with dried chilies and spices and slowly cooked until perfectly tender. I assume that's what you mean. No, I have not had that. But they have it at, I don't know, Chipotle or something maybe? I don't know. I think Chipotle has barbacoa. I doubt it's authentic, but they probably have it. So it's kind of something I could try. I still haven't found like an authentic Mexican restaurant, unfortunately. I was just trying to one up on how much food we ate in one sitting, though. Doesn't matter who made it. That's foul. That's foul. I'm sure her grandmother was very impressed with the size of your stomach. It's made of cow tongue or cheek. So, I feel like it's one of those things where I'd rather eat it without knowing the specifics. But now that you've told me, I would still eat it because I still don't find that all that unappetizing. It's just a little strange. Like, there's this hot pot I tried at one of the restaurants, and it said something about, like, blood in it. I don't know if it was, like, a blood sausage or what. Not something I'd ever had before, but I did try it anyways, and I don't know what part was related to the blood, but apparently I ate it at some point, and it must have tasted pretty fucking good, so no complaints. No complaints here. I will try pretty much anything as long as it's not completely disgusting. No insects, no testicles, no eyeballs, no brains. I think I would consider pretty much anything else. Maybe. Unless you guys can come up with something really gross, in which case my answer is probably no. Probably duck's blood. That might have been it. That might have been it. Ever tried deep fried grasshopper? It was delicious. No bugs for me. I can't stand the bugs that are alive. I'm not eating the ones that are dead. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I ate spider candy in Mexico. Was it good? I mean, I'm never gonna try it, but... I don't know if I could post Discord link. Beauty will need to say yes. You can't post links, not because I said no, but because you have to be a moderator. There. It's okay. Squirrel Hamster, I trust you. I have added you as a moderator so you can post the link. I will simply leave you as a moderator because I trust you not to do anything weird. Okay, now you should be able to post the link. But yes, it's fine. Yes, it's fine. Oh my god, the mouth. I was just drinking some water, bro. I was just drinking some water. Christ. That's a common ingredient in China when making hot pot. It was probably that then. I don't know which part of it was the blood. Maybe that's why the broth was so deep red. Either way, tasted great. Tasted better than the other hot pot flavors, so no complaints. I forgot to mention, today me and some of my homies got jumped by like 20 guys. That's interesting. That's concerning. Silly, I have to leave already because I gotta work in 5 hours and to try to get some sleep. Bye and bye. Thank you for stopping by, Cactus. Good night. I hope you sleep well, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Bad news, I overcooked my ramen. Oh no, that's the worst. I hate soggy ramen noodles. Or any... You know, that's why I'm not a big fan of ramen soup. I prefer to make it, like, stir-fried or dry. Okay, finally. Finally, I can address my list of weird foods to discuss. Okay, so, like the title says, this is something I've eaten since I was a kid, and something I would still fucking do nowadays, which is just, you pull a fucking hot dog out of the package, out of the fridge, and you just eat it like a snack. It tastes good. They're fully cooked, by the way, so I'm not eating it raw. That would be gross, and I'd probably get food poisoning, and then I'd have another painful shit. But no, fully cooked. It's just like eating a stick of salami. By the way, in case you didn't know, salami is also cooked, so you can just eat that cold too. I'm getting paid to watch you. I'm at work. That is so dope. Hell's VIP section, you're living the big life. Glizzies? Hell yeah, we gobbling the glizzies. The most balls food I had was fried brain in a Brazilian bar. I don't think I would eat that, but I respect that you ate that. What do you think of the really spicy Korean ramen? I love it. I sometimes get the 2 times spicy Samyang noodles, and I just eat them because I like the flavor and not because I like the challenge. But I have to admit that level of spicy does make me shit, and that's uncomfortable. I did the same as well. Wait, did what? Oh, the cold hot dogs? Yeah, it's pretty dope. I understand that. Not many people can handle insects, but allow me to tell a story. You cannot deep fry any grasshopper. You need a species that live in rice or wheat fields. It tastes like a small river shrimp. I believe that. I believe that, and I like shrimp. And I know that insects and shrimp are closely related, but I just can't. I cannot. But I respect that. And I'm sure it tastes delicious. But that is one mental barrier I am not willing to overcome. You have to microwave them. Microwave what? The hot dogs? No. You eat them cold. Never microwave a hot dog. That's actually cursed. There's nothing wrong with cold hot dogs. But microwaved hot dogs go in the fucking trash. Okay. So when I first moved in with my husband, and before we were married and stuff, I was like scared to use the stove again because it was a gas stove, and I didn't know how to use a gas stove, and I almost set the house on fire because it didn't ignite properly, so it was just kind of spewing gas. So I was scared to cook, right? So I just whipped out a cold hot dog, cut it up with my fork, and then tossed it into a fucking salad with some ranch dressing and some fucking, I shit you not, some fucking furikake on top. It was so cursed. It was so cursed, but it tasted good. If you can believe that. Like, it was actually good. It was actually edible. What if the hot dogs are frozen? Just let them defrost, and then... Or you could have a glizzy sickle. Oh, hell yeah, glizzy sickles. Oh, it's getting real hot. Maybe I should put the hot dogs in the freezer. I'm just kidding. That's cursed. That's too cursed for me. Hello, Halo Gunner. How are you doing today? When the name of the giant flying spaghetti monster did I come into... Sometimes it's better not to ask questions. You want something new? Life. And H2O. H2O because my throat keeps drying out. If it tastes good, who cares how it looks? That's what I say too. But I have to admit, the better something looks, the better it tastes also. Canned tuna with rice is my lazy meal. That brings me up. That brings us up to the other cursed things I used to do as a kid that I would still do, which is just some plain ass white rice. Just that. No seasoning. Although nowadays I do a furikake, so I can just add furikake on top, and that's pretty good. But just plain ass white rice, sometimes I just want to eat it like that. And this one's from my childhood. I just kind of consider this like a poverty food, but it's good. It's the plain white rice, but you had some fucking spaghetti sauce on top. Like canned spaghetti sauce. Not even hot, just mildly cold. And then the temperatures kind of clash and it's cursed as fuck, but it's good. It's good. Also, just plain rice with some butter. That's good too. What if you like deep throat the hot dog and swallow it? That's why they call it the glizzy gobblers. Guzzlers. Glizzy guzzlers. There we go. There we go. I don't want to know this is too eldritch for me. That's valid. That's so valid. Rice with ketchup? I haven't tried that. I did it with spaghetti sauce. Hello, Tico Bean. How are you doing today? My lazy food is just instant noodle with rice. That's valid. A few years ago, I learned that this is like a Korean thing, and I think it's so dope. they'll like make like the Korean instant noodles, and then they'll also make some white rice. They'll finish the noodles, and then they use the rice to soak up the leftover like sauce packet flavoring. I feel like that's a lot of calories, but I bet that's really tasty. I can imagine doing that with like the 2 times spicy fire chicken noodles. Yo, I had that too when I was a kid. Buttered rice is so yummy as I remembered. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to go back to simplicity. Hello, Lowaki. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Wish you a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am doing good. How are you doing? I would get tortilla chips and shredded cheese and microwave it. I still do it because it's a comfort food for me. That's literally just basic ass nachos. There's nothing offensive about that. Nothing offensive about that. I mean, sure, the cheese will probably taste better if you put it in the oven, but you know what? Sometimes you need your nachos in 2 minutes or less. Hello, Little Moon. How are you doing today? Wee woo. Wee woo to you too. Hello, Megos. How are you doing today? Glizzy and baked beans. My mom likes that. I'm not a fan, but I respect that. Both are just carbohydrates, no protein. Yeah. Well, I mean, no one said you can't add any protein. Whether it's meat or your own protein, but still. Yeah, I do both like 2-inch thick HK blue sausages. What's that? What's a blue sausage? What is that? I'm very sick, but alright. I'm sorry to hear you're sick. I'm sorry to hear you're sick. I was sick too before the stream. I ate dinner and it didn't sit well and I shat a bunch. That was pretty uncomfortable. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon. My comfort food is plain ass pasta. Any pasta and a large amount of the knockoff Parmesan. That's a mood. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like that too. So I don't really do it here. But when I lived with my parents, when I made pasta, I would do it so like the sauce was just like localized only to the middle of the pasta, like you pour it on top, and there's just like a fuck ton of plain pasta around the edges, and I would like pick at it with the plain pasta around the edges, and sometimes I would slightly dip it in the sauce, but sometimes I would just eat the plain ass pasta, and it was like eating a bunch of meals at once, and it was so good. I like that feeling of control over how much sauce I was having with the pasta. I'm going to bed. It's 2 a.m. See y'all later. Thank you for stopping by, Keyless. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night, and hope your butt feels better soon. Pasta's mid as hell. Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare call pasta mid as hell. We love pasta here. We love pasta and rice and bread and potatoes. And for the people who say potatoes are shit, pierogies exist. Pierogies exist and they're delicious. Alright, this one is a classic. This one is a beauty Fennering classic, but popcorn, and you dip it in some soda and it fizzles down and then you just eat it like that. That's good shit. That's good shit. Hello, Wolf Saints. How are you doing today? With cheese too and a bit of salmon. I think I've only tried pasta with salmon once and it didn't turn out so well. But that was probably just my fault and not the salmon's fault. I'm sure there's good salmon pasta when other people make it. White rice is mid as hell. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. But actually my favorite rice is basmati. Basmati. I just like that it has like kind of like a distinct flavor. Even if you don't season it, it has a flavor that comes through, and I think that's really good. But of course I do actually season my rice, don't worry. Don't worry. Potato salad. I like potato salad. It's tasty. It's tasty. I miss those tin popcorn buckets. I haven't seen any in years. I think they do it in bags now. I've only ever remembered them as bags, to be honest. Mine is Jasmine. Jasmine's my second favorite. It's also good. It's also good. On a warpath on Italy. Oh no. Alright. So, this one's less of a food itself, and just something I started doing. So because I cook for myself and my husband at the same time, if I'm making like instant ramen or something, then I'm like doing like 2 packs, right? But usually like the salt packets, there's just way too much seasoning. So something I've started doing is I use one seasoning packet to just season the noodles and the water, and then I just use the other full packet once they come out. And I think that's kind of big brain. So if you're doing multiple servings of instant noodles, I suggest stealing my method. It works out pretty fucking well. White rice is made because nobody eats plain white rice. I do. I do. I was just talking about how I used to eat it and still do. I make my rice with chicken broth and cilantro. That sounds fucking delicious. I love cilantro. I feel so bad for the people who think it tastes like soap. That's just horrible. Oh fuck, I just remembered I forgot to pick up the bricks yesterday. Good luck. Good luck with the bricks. So in this one I actually stole from my husband. But like if you make like the noodles like the fried way, like you cook them and then you drain them and then you add like the sauce packets and stuff, adding just a bit of butter, that's some good shit. That's some good shit. Not too much, because you don't want your arteries clogged, but that's so fucking tasty. Actually, that tip stems from this kind of weird instant ramen dish that he likes that I learned because he likes it with certain foods. Which is like you got like 2 packs of the cheap ass ramen, and then I shit you not, you like break those bitches up into the smallest non-powdered bits they can possibly be. Like you break them down as small as possible, then you cook them until they're like slightly soggy, and then you drain it, and then you mix it in with like butter and one of the salt packets. It's okay, it sounds kind of cursed, but it really is a good side dish. Hello GG2, how are you doing today? I will always eat rice with sambal and other stuff. That is so valid. That is so valid. You mean borrowed, ma'am? What was I talking about? Oh, stole. Yeah, borrowed. I'm on a gym arc. This stream is gonna get me off course. I am so sorry. It's okay. You can listen to the stream while you're at the gym. It'll fix things. Bonjour, I don't speak English, but your voice is beautiful. Merci beaucoup, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. How are you doing today, Claude? Ça va bien? Sounds like something you make in prison. My husband has never been to prison. I just don't know where he got that recipe. What candles do you like? I've been burning one that smells like clean linen. I don't burn candles. I have asthma, so I can't really be around things that are super smoky because they fuck with my lungs. But I like vanilla bean. I like that kind of scent. And lavender. Lavender always smells good. So yeah, and I also make really cursed, well, I guess they're not that cursed, but they're not amazing. But stir fries. So I like, okay, this part's a little cursed. I buy udon noodles from the grocery store. Beauty knows French. I mean, I am Canadian. They did teach me French in school. My French isn't very good, but yes, I can speak a little French, but it's cursed Canadian French. So it's not that good. It's not that good. Unfortunately, she's half French. That is a fact. That is a fact. I am half French. Hello, Nab Nab. How are you doing today? Yeah, weird ass stir fries. Okay, so I buy like udon noodles, and they're in like the vacuum sealed packs. And to cook them, I put them in the fucking microwave. It's so cursed. It's so cursed, but it works. And then I toss like a bunch of butter on them to help lube them up so they're not stuck together. But it's good. It's good. And I don't have like a fixed sauce or anything. I kind of just toss in whatever feels good, like some oyster sauce, some soy sauce, and teriyaki is a staple because I find it cuts down the salt when I make it too salty. Sometimes some gochujang and or Korean spicy barbecue sauce thingy from the grocery store. I don't even know if that has a proper name. Maple leaf? Oh yeah, because I'm Canadian, yeah. Ooh, when I was a kid, they used to have these maple cookies that were shaped like maple leaves, and they were really good. They were really good. If you ever see any, buy some. Was that why you have asthma? Because around yourself? What do you mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. I came for my cold hot dog. Hello, Celtic Guard. How are you doing today? Here's your glizzy. Open up. Open up wide. Okay, and this one, this is something my mom makes, and it is the most disgusting food I have ever seen. Like, looking at it for too long, like, making eye contact with it makes me start to retch. She calls it sausage casserole and or shipwreck casserole. It is literally hot dogs, canned ass peas, and like fucking canned tomato soup. It is disgusting looking. It looks disgusting. I can't make eye contact with it. But if I could, I would take a picture of it for you guys. It's gross. It is so gross. What do you do with free 10 pounds of maple syrup? Make a fuck ton of pancakes. 1 bottle per pancake. You're going to get lubed? Stay lubed. Stay lubed. I'm doing fine. How are you? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Here's your hot iced tea. Oh, why is it hot? That's concerning. Alright, I actually need some more lubricant for the throat also. Just a second. Just a second. I don't think my husband's expecting any more packages, so there shouldn't be any more weird detours. Just a second. Pancakes are goated. So, I like pancakes, and I like waffles. But here's the problem. I don't like how they taste. I just like putting excessive amounts of like maple syrup on them. So it's less that I enjoy the pancakes or the waffles, and more that they're a vehicle for the sugar. Which is not healthy, but, well, it's okay. It's okay because I don't actually eat breakfast. I eat breakfast maybe once, maybe twice a week. That's it. And it's usually just McDonald's. Because we don't really make breakfast here. I just looked in my freezer and I saw a whole black gross. Oh, you did say you go hunting for food, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. F waffles. I prefer waffles. Look guys, pancakes and waffles are good. But what about if we genetically created a hybrid of the pancake and the waffle? We could call it the Poffle. The Poffle, okay? The name implies that it might be awful, but don't worry about it. It's actually very delicious. So here's what I'm thinking. It's like a waffle-shaped pancake batter. And then you cook it in a waffle iron. And then, once again, you dose it in syrup. Because the syrup is the part that actually tastes good. The rest of it, fake. That just makes it sound fake. It's gotta be the Poffle. The Poffle. With the feathers on. Shouldn't you take those off first? I love homemade waffles. I bet they're much better than the frozen ones, like Lego my Eggo. Some old ass shit. I prefer more savory breakfast. Me too. Me too. Also less sugar coma inducing. I'm old. I'm 69-year-old fox. I can't eat that much sugar. Pancakes with palm sugar is the best. I've never tried that. But I bet it's good. I mean, I was looking forward to this ramen, and now it's just disappointing. I'm so sorry. I also don't like overcooked ramen noodles, especially when it's just like the really thin, cheap ones. That just makes me sad. I stare at the noodles while they're cooking in the pot. I'm always watching them, and I take them out every 30 seconds. I take them out of the water to make sure it's not too overdone. I'm very careful. How does maple syrup taste? I never know. Have you ever had like the generic sugar syrup? It's like 10 times better than that. Just drink the maple syrup. That's a good idea. Better tell my husband never to get us any maple syrup because I might just drink it. That's dangerous. I don't know how it got there. Oh, so it wasn't yours. It wasn't your gross. Okay. McGriddles? I don't get the McGriddles. I get the sausage egg McMuffins with cheese. Those are good. And a hash brown. Because McDonald's hash browns fuck. And I'm sorry to say that they're the best hash browns I've ever had. Overcooked makes the noodles too soggy? Yeah. I do not like that. That's also why I don't like ramen noodle soup. Most noodles just can't take sitting there too long. But I like taking my time with the ingredients, and I'm kind of a slow eater, so noodle soup doesn't work for me. Does not work for me. UD search. What does Google mean? I was just popping in. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you for stopping by, Celtic. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day. I remember after my last tent, one of them disappeared and I thought a fox or someone else took it. Maybe you just put it there and you forgot about it. Halfway through cooking them, I took a shit and apparently it was too long. Oh, it's the Korean ones. Those ones are really high quality too. That fucking sucks. Man. It's one thing to like fuck up the cheap noodles, but the actually high quality ones that cost like $1 a bag, that hurts. That hurts. I love ramyun though. Much better than the ramen packets, I'm sorry to say. There's one really good Japanese brand. I can't remember off the top of my head. But the Korean brands just really fuck. Enjoy yours. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't understand anything. I would like to understand speak English. Good night or good day. I don't know what the weather's like for you. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Cloud. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your nights. I don't eat, I swallow, no chewing. That's like saying that you fuck hard. So true, bestie, so true. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry this was a little short, but I do need to wrap it up here because I'm running out of time and also because my throat is very quickly failing me. I'm sorry. 2 streams in a day sometimes makes your 69-year-old Onesan throat dry up a little faster. But I hope you had fun while you were here. There will most likely be some sort of stream tomorrow. I don't know what. I don't know when. If it pops up, it pops up. If it doesn't, just assume I was pooping a lot tomorrow. Alright. Good night, everyone. If you're tired, go get some sleep. If you're hungry, go get something to eat. And if you're thirsty, go get something to drink. I'm about to chug the rest of this water. Good night. Also, if you're at Offkai, make sure to stop by the Kiss VT booth. Good night.